Good afternoon. Love all you people out there in the world watching a random guy doing math. Really awkward. But hopefully sometimes it makes you laugh or smile or smirk or whatever. I'll shut up. Anyways, 6.1 is talking about all of law of sines. So in any triangle, this is not necessarily a right triangle. It can be, but it's not necessarily a right triangle. We can have different angles as well. We have what we call the law of sines, where, notice everything on bottom here is a sine, right? Not positive or negative, but sine function. So we can use these in any combination to find any part of the triangle that we may need to. So I could use a over sine A equals B over sine B. And notice these lowercase letters, these A, B, and C, those are the side lengths. Your uppercase letters, those are the angles. So maybe I should write that. Undercase letters, doesn't matter what it is, those are the lengths. And the capital letters are your angles. I know, you guys love my handwriting. It says angles, I promise. So one type of example that you may see would look something like this, where it says find all the missing parts. So I don't know lowercase c, I don't know lowercase b, I don't know capital B. However, in any triangle, hopefully we still remember that triangles have 180 degrees. So since that's true, that means that this angle here must be 40 degrees. Well, cool. Now I know that little b and little c are going to be the same because they have the same angles across from them. So since they have the same angles across from them, they must be the same side length. So I know that a is 10. So I can say a over sine A equals, it doesn't matter which one you solve for, since we have big B and big C, I can find little b or little c, it doesn't matter. So say if I say little b over sine B. This is how we can use the law of sines. Because I know A, I know capital A, I know capital B, I can find little b. So if I just plug in the numbers that I know, 10 over sine 100 equals little b over sine 40. Then from here, all I need to do, cross multiply, divide by sine 100. Right, so we're going to multiply 10 sine 40 divided by sine 100, and that is going to be equal to b, whatever that may be. Okay, just plugging that in the calculator, that gets us that little b is 6.53. Remember, that is a side length, so do not put a degree sign on that. That'd be craziness. Craziness! Okay, since I know that b is the same as c, then c must also be 6.53. Do not use Pythagorean theorem with this. Pythagorean theorem is only with 90-degree triangles, with right angles, with right triangles. Do not use Pythagorean theorem. Crazy madness. Okay, another situation that we may have is it may not have the triangle already drawn out for you. Well, magically, we can draw a triangle ourselves. Sometimes that's hard to do, I know. Label your parts. Doesn't matter which ones you label them, just as long as the side across, the side that you label is the same as the across from the angle. So notice I have angle A across from side A. I have side C across from angle C, and little b across from angle B. I promise that's a B. Yeah. But it doesn't fly and it doesn't sting people. So it tells me that A is 12. Hopefully you got what I'm referencing. And B is 40. So what I can do is, since I only know this angle, well, I have an angle across from the side that I know, so I can find A by saying B over sine B equals A over sine A. B is 14. I can say sine of 40 degrees because that's what B is. A is 12 over sine A. And then by cross multiplication, multiply 12 and sine 40, so 12 sine 40 over 14 is equal to sine A. Don't forget to find an angle, because that's really all that A is. I'm just trying to find this angle. I'm going to use the inverse function. So in your calculator, you can punch in sine inverse of 12 sine 40 over 14. And that will get you magically 33.43 degrees. So now that I know that that is 33.43 degrees, I can figure out that C is going to be my biggest angle by far, doing 180 minus 40 minus my answer. So 106.57 is C. Now that I know C, I can use that to find little c. And here's the thing. What I would do is I would use B over sine B again, because just in case I calculated this 33.43 wrong, I know this will be wrong too, but hopefully I'll get at least a little bit closer if that 33.43, well, bananas. Well, just use it. So B over sine B equals C over sine C. I know B is bananas, but not really, because it's bonkers. You guys haven't heard me say that before, unless I've said it, and I'm in the future, and I can't realize that I've said it already because I haven't made this video yet. Oh, so many paradoxes to think about. C is something unknown, and sine of 106.57, and magically, C will be 20.88, and there she is. I have found C. I have found angle A. I have found angle C. And that's all I needed. So, buonissimo! Okay, also, we can use the law of sines to kind of help us find the area of any triangle. Doesn't matter what the triangle is, as long as we have two sides and an angle that is not related to those two sides. So notice any pattern, BC sine A, AC sine B, the two sides that I use is not the angle that I use. Okay, so for example, you may have something like, it gives you A is 4, B is 12, and angle C is 40 degrees. And it wants you to find the area of the triangle. Well, then that's just going to say area is 1/2 times 4 times 12. Sine of 40, make sure you use sine. This is not cosine. This is not law of cosines. We don't even know about that. What? Law of cosines? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I know. I'm not making this video late. So just plugging that in your calculator, make sure your degrees again. Your area is 15.43 units squared. Like magic. Hopefully this video was helpful. Law of sines is pretty straightforward. Your book can help you out. I can help you out before and after school. Your friends can help you out. People in China can help you out. Skype with people in China. Just find people in China that absolutely love you. Deuces. I'm out.